Unit 7 Poem Words Explanation from Grade 9 Subject English Book Kaveri. About the poem, this poem tells us that words alone are often not enough. The poet says that many people speak a lot, but their words may not be sincere or meaningful. On the other hand, a few true and heartfelt words can bring comfort, joy, and peace. The poem teaches us that truth, sincerity, and emotional depth matter more than quantity of speech. Next, stanza-wise explanation. If words could satisfy the heart might find less care, but words like summer birds depart and leave but empty air. Explanation. In this stanza, the poet says that if words were enough to comfort the heart, then people would feel less worry and pain. But in reality, words often do not stay with us for long. The poet compares words to summer birds that quickly fly away. In the same way, many words are temporary and leave behind nothing meaningful. After they are spoken, they may disappear and only leave emptiness. Main idea of the stanza: words alone often fail to remove sadness or anxiety because they may be short lived and hollow. Stanza 2: the heart, a pilgrim upon earth, finds often when it needs that words are of as little worth as just so many weeds. Explanation. Here the poet calls the heart a pilgrim upon earth. A pilgrim is a traveler on a journey. This means that human life is like a journey full of experiences, struggles, and emotions. During difficult moments, the heart searches for comfort, but the poet says that words are often as useless as weeds. Weeds are unwanted plants that have little value in a garden. In the same way, empty words may have no real use when someone truly needs support. Main idea of the stanza: when we are in pain, meaningless words do not help us much. Next, a little said and truly said can deeper joy impart than host of words which reach the head but never touch the heart. Explanation. This stanza gives the central message of the poem. The poet says that a few truthful words can give more happiness than a large number of words that only sound clever. Some words may reach the head, meaning they may sound logical or impressive, but they fail to touch the heart, meaning they do not create real emotional connection. True, simple, and sincere words are far more valuable than long speeches without feeling. Main idea of the stanza: a few honest words are better than many empty words. Next, the voice that wins its sunny way, a lonely home to cheer, hath oft the fewest words to say, but oh, those few how dear. Explanation. In this stanza, the poet says that the voice which brings light, warmth, and happiness into a lonely home often speaks very little. The expression sunny way suggests brightness, hope, and kindness. A person who truly comforts others does not need many words. Even a few gentle and loving words can become very precious. Such words are remembered because they come from genuine care. Main idea of the stanza: kind and loving words, even if few, can bring great comfort and joy. Next, if words could satisfy the chest, the world might hold a feast, but words, when summoned to the test, oft satisfy the least. Explanation. In this stanza, the poet says that if words could really satisfy human emotions, then the whole world would celebrate. But when words are tested in real situations, they often fail. They do not provide enough comfort, truth, or support. The word feast suggests great happiness and celebration, but that ideal condition does not exist because words often prove weak when put to the test. Main idea of the stanza: words may sound pleasing, but in reality they often fail to meet emotional needs. Next stanza: like plants that make a gaudy show, All blossom to the root, but whose poor nature cannot grow one particle of fruit. Charles Swain. Explanation. In the final stanza, the poet compares empty words to showy plants full of flowers. Such plants look beautiful from the outside, but they produce no fruit. In the same way, many words may appear attractive, impressive, and decorative, but they may have no real value or result. The poet criticizes speech that is only for show and has no sincerity or usefulness. Main idea of the stanza: words that look impressive but have no truth or action behind them are worthless. Next, summary of the poem. The poem Words teaches that words are not always enough to comfort the human heart. The poet says that many words are temporary, shallow, and useless in times of need. He compares them to summer birds, weeds, and showy plants without fruit. These comparisons show that empty words may disappear quickly, have little worth, and produce no real result. On the other hand, the poet values few but sincere words. He believes that simple and truthful speech can bring comfort, joy, and hope to lonely hearts. The poem reminds us that what matters most is not how much we speak, but how honestly and lovingly we speak. Next, moral of the poem. The moral of the poem is a few sincere and heartfelt words are more valuable than many empty and showy words. It also teaches us speak truthfully, speak kindly, do not use words only for show, let your words come from the heart. Next, important word meanings. First, satisfy, to fulfill, to meet a need. Next, care, worry, anxiety, sorrow. Depart means to go away, to leave. Empty air means something meaningless or without value. Pilgrim means a traveler. Here it means a person moving through life's journey. Worth means value, usefulness. Weeds means unwanted plants. Here they symbolize useless things. Impart means to give, to provide. Host means a large number, many. Cheer means to make happy, to comfort. Dear means precious, valuable, loved. Summoned means called for, brought forward. Test means a trial, a real situation where something is proved. Gaudy means bright and showy in a flashy way. Blossom means flower. Particle means a very tiny piece. Fruit means result, benefit, reward. Next, poetic devices in the poem. First, simile. Words like summer birds depart. Words are compared to summer birds to show that they do not stay long. Second, metaphor. The heart, a pilgrim upon earth. The heart is compared to a pilgrim, showing that human life is like a journey. Third, metaphor, comparison. Words are of as little worth as just so many weeds. Words are compared to weeds to show their usefulness when they are not sincere. Fourth, imagery. The poem creates vivid pictures such as summer birds, weeds, lonely home, gaudy plants, fruit. These images help us understand the poet's message better. Fifth, contrast. The poet contrasts many words with few true words, head with heart, showy blossom with real fruit. This contrast strengthens the message of the poem. Sixth, hyperbole. The world might hold a feast. This is an exaggeration used to show how wonderful life would be if words truly satisfied human emotions. Next, rhyme scene. The poem mostly follows the rhyme scene AB AB. Example from the first stanza: heart A, care B, depart A, air B. This regular rhyme gives the poem a musical flow. Central idea. The central idea of the poem is that words have value only when they are sincere, truthful, and emotionally meaningful. Empty, decorative, or excessive speech has little worth. Real communication happens when words touch the heart. Theme of the poem. The main themes are sincerity in speech, emotional truth, limits of language, value of few but meaningful words, comfort and loneliness. Message for students. This poem is very useful in real life. It teaches us do not speak too much without meaning. Speak kindly to people who are sad or lonely. Honest words are more powerful than long speeches. Words should be supported by feelings and actions. For students, this means that communication is not just about speaking more, it is about speaking wisely, gently, and truthfully. Other important points to understand the poem thoroughly. First, why does the poet use the word heart again and again? Answer: the poet uses heart to focus on feelings, emotions, pain, and comfort. He wants to show that real words are those which connect with emotions, not just intelligence. Second, why are head and heart different here? Head stands for logic, thought, and surface understanding. Heart stands for emotions, love, care, and deep feeling. The poet says some words may impress the head, but only true words can touch the heart. Third, why does the poet compare empty words to plants without fruit? Because some things may look beautiful from outside but still be useless. In the same way, impressive speech without truth has no real result. Is the poet saying that all words are useless? No, he is not rejecting words completely. He is only saying that insincere and excessive words are useless, while few truthful words are precious. Fifth, tone of the poem. The tone of the poem is thoughtful, reflective, serious, gentle, slightly critical of empty speech. Very short conclusion. The poem words teaches us that speech should be true, kind, and meaningful. A few sincere words can heal, comfort, and bring joy, while many empty words only create noise. So friends, we have completed thorough explanation of poem words from unit 7. We will do question answers of this poem in a separate video. If you like the video, kindly like, hype the video and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive new video notifications. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.